Hello rat bags, it's Jade. Welcome to another Arks Survival Evolved Valguero video. The live stream is happening Monday the 17th of June, 3 PM PST time. That's going to be about 10 PM UK time, I think. I will post more information on the day on Twitter and in my Discord exactly when I'll be going live. But I will be live ahead of the live stream where we're going to find out for sure when Valguero is going to launch. I really am still hopeful it's all going to launch on the same day, but Ragnarok did launch weeks after on the Xbox and PS4 after PC because they hit some last minute issues. I've been keeping you guys up to date, everything I've been finding, and I'm really hyped and really excited. I can't wait to get onto this brand new map and just get back into Ark, where I've not really been into it for a while now. So I hope you guys are ready. You're going to come join me on servers. I'm going to have Xbox, PS4 and PC servers all running Valguero the minute it does go live. What we're going to be doing today is talking about Valguero, what it's actually going to have, what types of biomes, what creatures won't be on the map. I've got final confirmation of some creatures that won't be appearing on the map, and generally also about DLC in the future. I reckon we're still going to get a reveal of something else tomorrow. What else have Wildcard got up their sleeves? What other DLC can we expect to see? It's going to be paid, but there is going to be something I think happening this winter time. Talk about what I really want from it, and I want you guys to tell me too. So don't forget to like this video, it really helps out, and make sure you cover me and watch for all the survival news I cover. So let's crack on and start talking about what Valguero is actually going to offer. So I'm simply going to go over the Steam page and show you some of the latest updates from Valguero creator himself, who remember hasn't actually updated the mod since January. That's when he basically handed it off to Wildcard, and although he's been working on it as well, he's been making the map even better. That was their first taste of it, and they decided not to let him do any more public updates, which keeps everything going, which means that the rest of the map is going to be really nice and it'll be a bit of a surprise. There are going to be changes. I see some of you guys commenting it's quite compact and small, but you feel like it's a little bit too much like Ragnarok. There are lots and lots of different spots and spaces right now on the map that are kind of hidden. You've got to really delve into it. Lots have got underground trenches. If you're really interested, go and check out my video on it. But like I said, I think this ended up being a little bit out of date. Anywho, when he originally conceived this idea, Nakatus, he said all resources are available except Aberration. They will be added soon. So we don't know for sure that's still going to be the case. He had 85% of the surface complete, 10% of Aberration, 5% of the underground ocean. All scorched earth resources are available. There's two new biomes, the Tundra and White Cliffs, which we've seen already. They are on the map now. Huge mountains instead of sea around the map. One bigger mountain in the north for orientation. A big surface, 82 kilometers, with much more land than water. I do believe that Scorched Earth or the island only has 72 kilometers. New weather effects. Now, these new weather effects actually consisted of a rainbow. They also had northern lights as well. He has confirmed that they've been put back in for the update 2.0. They were causing issues, but that's what we expect as well. So we're going to get some nice skyboxes too. His future plans were to complete the Redwood biome, complete the White Cliff biome, there's only going to be underground ocean with bigger dinos, from Saurus, Pesserus, Sutus, complete Aberration cave system with all Aberration dinos, add the Phylocolio nest and cave, and a custom tech cave. These are just some of the shots he's been teasing in the last few days. I'm going to go back over some of the ones from a few weeks ago to show you some of the Aberration stuff. But I have previewed some of this already, although I do think he's changed it and mixed it up even more. The cliffs are working now. They're pretty much all done, I do believe. And that's probably one of the nicest places in the map. And you can see the changes he already did. This used to be where the blue obelisk was. He's now moved it completely to the snow biome, and that's already on the map at the moment. There are going to be artifacts and loot drops in a mining cave. And there are plenty of ruins using some of the stuff that's been in the other maps too. Wyverns will be available on the map. They have their own special trench. He's even doing stuff like adding an oil cave. And this is the mini-map itself, the cold north all the way up there. There is an underground ocean. I've yet to find it myself. The redwoods is pretty much, I do believe, all around this area here. So it's going to be really cool. There's lots of nice build spots. So that Aberration cave, this is where you're going to find Element. There's all sorts going on here. And this is his version of Aberration cave, where you're going to find the Aberration creatures. So lots and lots of great stuff. It is, I felt, a good map. I felt it was quite small, but that's because there is so many caves and hidden places underneath it. If it does contain all the content from Aberration and Extinction, I think a lot of people are going to be pleased. But don't worry, if you love Extinction creatures, there is Velenosaurs, there are Snow Owls. He's added gas bags as well. Now again, some of this may change, but based on what he really wanted originally, these are all the features that he wanted in the map. So Valguero is shaping up to be something pretty special. It of course doesn't take over the fact that Ark has still got lots of problems, and I'm still seeing so much on social media talking about meshing and this brand new meshing plugin that people want implemented into the main game. And for sure there's still lots of problems on console. For the love of God said, get the devs to fucking fix the bloom. Wildcard are definitely known for giving us pretty nice things and not really focusing on fixing the game sometimes. But at this point, I don't think anyone really thinks the game's going to improve that much. And so people have just got to learn to accept the love, the bugs, the problems and issues, and either enjoy it or just don't. So, Valguero out the way, what are we talking about for the future? What have Wildcard still got to come? If you honestly think Valguero is the only piece of DLC they're going to be doing this year, I think you're in for a really big happy surprise. Valguero, I'm pretty sure is going to be free. If they make it paid, it would be very, very dubious. And it would cause me to make about 20 hate videos. Mainly because it is coming from a mod that was free. And so we shouldn't have to pay for something that PC players have already had. But Wildcard have got a good history of this, so I'm not going to chuck mud. They've given us 3 special pieces of DLC, mainly broken in terms of Primitive Plus, but Ragnarok and the Center map were fantastic, and it generated so much hype around the game. Of course, they do have their paid DLC too, and this is where their parent company Snail Games comes in. They want to make money. Ark has 13 million people playing this game. It's still the top 20 games played on Xbox. It's still the top 20 games played on Steam. And only Rust beats it in terms of survival players on Steam. I know for a fact on PlayStation it's still massively popular. And there are more PlayStation players on it than there are Xbox. Add in the fact that you've got mobile and Switch, which needs a lot of love too. And Wildcards aren't necessarily going to just drop that and not try and make any more money off of it. I really hope they don't do a season pass though. I think it generates too much pressure. Just release one piece of DLC, make it a little bit cheaper, $15. That way there's no pressure on when we can expect the next part. And we're just hopeful and excited about trying something brand new. Personally, if they make any more DLC, I'd like to see it on Earth. And I'd like to see a return. More creatures, more dinos, and much more items that fit in with that era. Maybe make the DLC that you can't have tech guns or technology. The ending of Ark literally made the whole Earth go back to a primitive state. We could add medieval features to it. We could maybe add more mods that have been in the past, like Castle Keeps and Forts mod. Whatever the next DLC comes out, I want it to have its own build piece set too. The last one we got was Scorched Earth. Aberration, Extinction, none of them had their own build pieces. The closest we got was some tree platforms and some special stations or items, but not a full build set. And that worked really well for Scorched Earth and Primitive Plus before they got rid of most of it. But that's what I'd like to see. New build pieces, a return to Earth with more primitive style, and no more tech gear, and making sure we've got dinosaurs that are just dinos rather than wacky weird creatures. You guys let me know what you want to see in the next paid DLC. It starts 3 PM on Monday PST time. I do believe that's around 10 PM UK time. I am going to be live streaming a good hour or so beforehand. We're going to be touring some of my bases that my guys have built on Ragnarok. I'll also be taking another tour around Valguero. We'll see if we can find some of these hidden spots he's put in. And I'm hopeful of getting an interview with the creator in the future. We've been chatting a little bit in DMs, and while he won't reveal any information whether I'm right or wrong, I definitely would love to get an interview and talk to him about how he's been creating his map. Maybe when he gets back from holiday from Iceland. So, for no clickbait, well, 99% clickbait free. Giving you Ark news when you need it, when you got something concrete and isn't just made up. make sure you've got the notification bell on. Come and join my Discord as well. I'm going to be running servers on Valguero, on Xbox, PS4 and the PC. I cover survival games. If you don't know who I am, I cover everything from DayZ to Ark to Conan Exiles, brand new games coming out on PC, but mostly stuff that's available on Xbox and PS4. I also cover indie games and open world games too, so make sure you're locked on with me. And I'll see you rat bags on Monday ahead of the official reveal by Wildcard. Laters!